Hola amiguitos de Teyvat, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a un nuevo capítulo de Genshin Impact. Aquí su buen amigo Arthur Game, listo para darle durísimo. No había estado porque se me descompuso el micro, entonces si me escuchan diferente es porque es micro nuevo. Espero que se escuche mejor que el otro. Y vamos a darle a la historia. Nos habíamos quedado en el... Bueno, ya desbloqueé todo el mapa. Bueno, casi todo. Y lo que vamos a seguir, lo que vamos a pasar a hacer ahora es un poco de la historia. Tenemos que subir para ver si alcanzamos el evento de estrellas que nos regresan. Estamos en nivel 20, vamos a ver si lo podemos hacer subiendo un poco la historia. Vamos a ver. Vamos a esta. Subí un poco de nivel, como pueden ver. Era nivel creo 13 y pues me dieron, ya subí 13 de aventura y 20 del personaje Razor, bueno, que es nuestro DPS principal. La subí a 40. Igual a la chaparrita, este no. Y esta chaparrita igual. Y nos compramos esta arma que nos la dieron. ¿Dónde me dieron esta? Al subir de nivel me parece. Es un prototipo. Y lo hice ahí en la forja. Muy fácil de hacer. Eso todo el mundo. O sea, no es así como que... Uy, ¿dónde la sacaste? Eso no. Nada, jugando te la dan. O sea que... No es ni... No es ni siquiera de pago. O sea, esta... Vamos a tratar de hacer una cuenta. O sea, no se puede, como, ya me hice bolas. Oh, está allí, ahorita les digo. ¿No es la mesa allí? Ajá. ¿Qué? Si no puede lidiar...
We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Okay.
Monster? Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Okay.
Oh, you're back.
Sí, ya llegamos.
Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally... The aftermath of Stormterror's last attack is finally settled for the moment.
Ajá, ¿y luego?
However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation?
Delegation.
From Liyue Harbor or in Azuma City?
Uy, la chaparrita.
Neznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo.
La diosa Cryo.
Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
Infamous.
I don't think killing Stormterror is the right course of action. The Cryo gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo god's power. I don't think they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart.
No, pues no.
What is it?
¿Qué hay algo que quisiéramos hacer de los caídos?
Oh, let us head back to headquarters. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Ok. Un mañana sin lágrimas. Ah, sí, entonces como le estaba diciendo.
Mondstadt and Snechnaya are considered the same in status.
Carajo.
Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Pues sí, pero pues ¿qué quieres? Ah, bueno, seguía con el diálogo, lo que pues me interrumpieron aquí la señorita Jin y la diplomática Fatui. Lo que quería, bueno, con el objetivo de esta cuenta va a ser demostrar que se puede jugar perfectamente bien siendo free to play. Yo tengo otra cuenta en la que sí le he metido dinero, le he comprado protogemas, pase de batalla, bendición lunar, pero esa ya la traeré nada más para tutoriales del abismo o de ya juego muy endgame, o sea, juego muy avanzado. Entonces, gameplay, todo el gameplay, ya sea historia y todo eso, es para ir viendo qué tanto se puede jugar free to play y si es, o sea, si es recomendable o válido o sea, que se pueda jugar. Entonces, por el momento vamos muy bien. De hecho, bueno, ahora obviamente es la segunda vez que juego esta parte, entonces voy muchísimo mejor que la primera. Pero porque ya sé, ¿verdad? Pero obviamente si toman mis consejos y aparte de los consejos que hay más en el internet, hay mucho youtuber que está subiendo muchos consejos bastante buenos, también tómenlos. Y ustedes también cuando jueguen pues van viendo que lo que funciona y lo que no. Vamos para acá. De hecho estamos ahorrando todas las protogemas. Y se ahorran bastante bien como free to play. Como free to play no le he metido nada y me llevamos 3000. Casi 3500 protogemas. Y vamos a ver si le podemos meter al banner de Songly.
Crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it? Let me take a look.
Deja ver.
I can see impurities in the crystal. But no, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Okay.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Elisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch!
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Gosh, that hurt. The impurities in the crystal, it hurts when I get close. Oh, I see. It appears to react to visions.
Oh, la visión, para los que lo sepan, son los artefactos que les dan poder elemental a todas las personas.
The elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Cariño, a ver.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special?
No sé, tal vez que estamos de otro mundo.
I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you.
¿Ya qué?
Please accept the title of Honorary Knight.
Oh.
And the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Va.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
Así es, somos los caballeros legendarios, caballeros honorarios.
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers.
Va.
Stormterror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the back. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
Okay. Creo que subimos de nivel. Estamos subiendo de nivel al 20 para... Vamos a agarrar los libritos. Ajá, todos. Creo que ya no hay ninguno. No, vámonos. Es el de la sala de los caballeros de Favonius. Ok. Ahora habla... ¿Qué? Encuentro inesperado, habla con Paimon. A ver. Es ahí tan solita, chaparrita.
There's something you didn't tell. The dragon and the crystal weren't the
No fueron
only
las
things
únicas
we
cosas
saw.
pesadas. Sí vimos a un... Quiero investigarlo primero por mi cuenta.
So
Ok.
you do remember him, that green guy.
Sí.
He looked just like that guy down there.
¿Eh? ¿Pero qué carajos ahí va? Es el mismo...
See? Wait. Hold on a minute. That's the same.
Vamos. ¿Dónde se fue? Habla con Paimon. Ay.
That green guy disappeared.
Sí, se echó a correr.
To track him down.
Ok. La chaparrita. Es buena, ¿eh? Ok. Va a dejar rastros, a ver. Ok. Ándale. ¿Qué carajos? Hola. Vamos. No veo sus huellitas. Ahí están. Ajá. Ahí está, míralo. ¿Ahora? ¿Con quién está? ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Está tocando?
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth.
Órale.
The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings.
Y los subtítulos, crack.
And the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence.
Hombre.
But the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
No, pues está muy bien esa, ¿eh? Sobre todo los subtítulos. Ay. Pero ustedes son...
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
¿A Duvalin? Digo, ¿a Dualin?
Dvalin? Who's
Duvalin. El nombre de Stormterror. Lo olvidaste, Lisa lo mencionó.
that? Huh? Oh, right.
La mayoría lo llama Stormterror.
Why do you call him that? Are you?
Oh, so close.
Muy buenos.
Hey, so Paimon thinks the sky has a
Good day, Outlander. Seems we meet again. I'm Venti the Bard.
Venti el Bar.
3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt. to
El
be
bardo más
precise.
popular de Mondstadt.
So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain. Of course it's about Stormterror.
Store?
Hey, cut it with the Amnesia Act. All right, show it to him.
Oh,
What? The crystal has been
No sé
purified.
qué le ocurrió, era rojo.
Dvalin, the anguish he
Una
feels.
lágrima de
has brought him to
sufrimiento.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering.
Pero se ha vuelto un ser resentido y
I
lleno de...
also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
¿Puedes purificarla? Ahí está. No sé ni cómo lo hicimos, pero está limpia. ¿Eh? Son 10,000 moras. ¿Qué?
You really do have some wonderful ability. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a
Ah,
bard's
ok.
poem.
Gracias.
Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at the... Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll
¿Qué?
burn himself out in the flames of anger.
Ay, no puedo ayudar.
I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal, but I've already come to...
Oh, and
Seeing this tear has brought to mind...
friend?
One must be going
Bueno, me tiro aquí
Hey, where are you running to?
to the symbol of Mondstadt's hero.
al sim...
Bye.
¿Ah?
Huh. What do you make of that?
Ah, sí está muy
As far
extraño.
as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too. Know what? Familiar? I don't know.
Nunca la había
I don't know
escuchado.
that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero?
Ajá.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's that huge tree.
Ah, levantamiento. Está aquí. Vamos. Ajá.
No, the
Vamos.
gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Ajá. Vamos a ver.
Oh, what are you doing here?
¿Qué hacen aquí?
Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados?
Barbatos. El dios del viento. Desapareció hace tiempo en Mondstadt.
Miwa and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro
Pero
are
están
still
por ahí,
present,
pero
but
ha
Mondstadt
pasado
has
mucho
seen
tiempo
many a
desde
moon since they last
Ah.
saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods,
Just how is it that everyone sees Stormterror? That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Ahora.
the wind. I can't open my eyes. What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place?
Ay, Dios.
I think it was going after that wind. His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than
Hola. Ahora, ¿qué eras? ¡Ándale! Así te quería. Tómala. Estamos muy chetos.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone... Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa.
La erudita de Mondstadt.
She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds.
Entonces, ¿qué le pasó?
Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
¿Qué?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years.
¿Qué
That's
pedo?
what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage.
¿Qué?
They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings.
Okay.
I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste.
¿Qué?
But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is... feels much better.
Este güey.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you.
¿Qué? ¿Qué hablas?
So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Ahí va. Ok, ahora tenemos que ir a la catedral. El plan de 20. Vamos. No sé para qué. ¿Qué vamos a ir a rezar? ¿Para que se vuelva bueno el dragón o qué onda? Vamos. Y para allá. Ahí llegamos. Antes podemos a la Lira que Barbata se le ha tocado. Pero ya puedo ayudar.
Will it really stop Stormterror from causing more damage?
Of course. I'm the best bard in the world.
Órale.
There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future.
Ah, está loco.
Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
Tus ojos me recuerdan al cielo.
That one doesn't work on a bard.
So how can we get the holy lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
¿Qué carajos? Otra vez regresamos a la catedral. A ver qué pasa aquí.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
¿En qué podemos ayudar?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo. You should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the holy lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Stormterror.
¿Qué?
Please see yourselves out.
¿Ah?
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the knight's way.
Ok.
That's simply not acceptable.
¿De qué forma esto no morirá? Oh.
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
¿Qué?
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide it. My disciples, rejoice!
Que mis discípulos regocijen su propia diosa.
Barbados has descended.
¿Qué?
Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
Ahora.
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Oh.
Wait!
¿Qué vamos a hacer, Venti?
Huh? She didn't even bat an... But I have at least learned what I... She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Fav... Maybe you can give it a shot.
¿Qué? Habla con la monja. A ver.
Barbados bless you.
Hola. ¿Cómo ya?
I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that
Amber no hizo nada, pero bueno, sí, los
So
salvé.
what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master. Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that he's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really...
Tal. La burocracia. ¿Qué crees? Nos dieron... Vamos a hablar con Venti otra vez. Tampoco, no, pues no, es un tesoro.
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best. Does the story not make for a...
So what are you trying to say? That we're...
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you could...
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able... The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be...
Stop mentioning us getting caught! What
do you say?
Acabas de decir que eres Barbatos.
Yes, seems I did mention. Your point being...
Si de verdad eres un dios, no podemos abandonar las escenas.
Why does your decision hinge upon...
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Quiero ver otras separaciones. Para avanzar el tiempo, el menú de Paimon y abre el menú la hora. Mueve la manecilla para hacer la hora y presiona confirmar. Ok. Dijo que en la noche. En la noche es como las 11. Sí, ¿no? Vamos. Va. Vamos. Hoy nos dieron un logro. Ah, bueno. Vamos. Ya se fue. Vamos. O sea, que meternos a hurtadillas a robar. Nos tienen que ver, supongo. Ajá. Oh, no se cacho. Voy a dar la vuelta. Ahí había un ¡ah, lo sacaron! Tengo que ir hasta allá. Vamos. ¡Oh! Y ahí hay otro. Oh, no sabía que había otro ahí. Pinche Venti, ¿por qué no te metes tú conmigo? De mamar. Vamos. No. Ya no me vi. Uf. Uy. Ahí hay uno. Uy. Uy, si pudimos escapar. Corre. Vamos a robarnos. Llévatelo ya, rápido. Pílate. ¿Dora?
She disappeared.
Sí, ya vimos.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No puede ser. Vamos a... ¿Qué va a haber? ¿Trancazo o qué?
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Bueno. ¡Vámonos! Ahora somos unos fugitivos. ¡Oh! No puede ser. No puede ser. Uy, vámonos. No. Corre. Vámonos. Ya aquí ya no nos metimos, pero pues creo que ya no nos corre.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts.
Estas son las cuentas de la semana. Ah, mira el pelirrojo.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi, we'd like a seat at
Hola, ¿cómo están?
least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time.
Keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard.
Okay.
I'll ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Pues vámonos para arriba.
Master D. Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
¿Has visto esos dos ladrones? ¿Qué pasa?
Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D. Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious...
Ya aprendieron la radio vosotros.
Sell off. Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
También babosos.
Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D. Luke.
También güeyes. Habla con D. Luke.
Today I think I'll have a glass?
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
¿Qué?
Something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well,
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
no need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tap. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites.
Todos lo conocen.
Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
La chava, ¿cómo se enoja Paimon?
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's...
Hotshot. So you and the Bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius.
Sí.
Efficient right from beginning to end. Towards the Fatui, weak and conservative.
Son débiles y casados frente a los Fatui.
Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city.
Okay.
Answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their...
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the whole...
Very well. Let me put on a...
Buscado después. Se está contando. Tormenta.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information.
Why? Perhaps the winds are... What say you, Master?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not... Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the Bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
Ah, el más feliz del mundo.
No problem. I like tavern.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Okay. Ya vamos. Dice que detrás de la escena sal de la taberna. Vamos a ver. Nos espera la taberna el cierre de 0 a 6 de la mañana. Ok. Dale al relojito. Vamos a ver a esa hora. ¡Tururún! Listo. Ahí llegamos. Ajá.
Wait, you're...
¿Jin? ¿Qué está aquí?
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting grand.
Ella viene como Jin, como la gran maestra. Ah, oh.
A Jean you would never see.
O sea, que se va ni siquiera ahora.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Stormterror and return it to normal?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to... Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonia.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn commander. Wait.
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really... But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Stormterror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlanders so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind.
¿Superior?
We don't often get to work together after all.
Sí, a ver, ¿qué es eso?
Wow, this is really awkward.
Sí, está muy raro, no entiendo.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the animo god's power. Right.
¿Quién mató al dragoncito?
If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited.
El número de factor que ha venido a Mondstadt no es
I've
pequeño.
already managed to coerce a few...
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it...
Such is the diplomacy between the... Outlander, ready to go?
Sí, vamos. ¿Dónde está? Vamos.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the cryo god. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out.
Tienen un
Just like
escondite.
Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh!
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
¿Qué me dio?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui.
Ah, es un disfraz. Nos vamos a disfrazar con la mascarita así como ellos.
Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Desafío de un jugador. A ver, vamos. Vamos a cambiar de ¿cómo se llama? Del elemento del prota. Si nos puedes dar el poder del viento, please. Gracias. Y vamos ahora ya con el poder del viento, porque según ahí lo recomendado, a lo mejor lo vamos a necesitar. Posible recompensa, no hay ninguna recompensa. Vámonos. Oh, nos prestaron a Diluc. A la mierda. No. Dame aquí. Toma. ¿No nos lo pueden regalar? Al buen Diluc. Digo, ¿qué?
No. Don't eat me.
Se toda nuestra defensa. Vamos a venir por el extra. ¿Cómo saben que no está aquí? El lugar está cerrado. Acá la cantas.
But I'm sure you can find.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just one of the 11 is already in Mondstadt.
¿Uno de los 11 ya está en Mondstadt?
When she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Qué raro.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name.
La número 8 de los 11 conoce.
The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
No, hombre.
Who are you?
El tiene vendrá a rescatarte. Así es.
What?
Fine. All right, but I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? Boing, boing, boing!
Tun, 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 tun. Son muy cobardes esos. Ah, mira, aquí hay un... Aquí va a haber trancazo, seguro, un tan. Oh, 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 los... Toma. Hasta acá. Saca la llave.
Who are you? How'd you get in here? Never heard of that association. What are you lot do? Oh? Keep talking. You're here for the... And just how do you plan to...
La manzana.
Think you can look down your... The will of Snezhnaya is as solid as the permafrost.
A ver, cierto.
Are you here to...
Retribution!
Ah, se le puso la espadota. Toma.
Look at me. He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Ah, mira, ahí está. ¿No? Tómala. O sea, este güey es nivel 18 y casi baja lo mismo que mi Razer, que es nivel 40. Está bien cabrón este güey. Lástima que nunca me ha salido. Todo es el que todo el mundo queremos. Creo que es el personaje que más baja del juego. O sea, obvio, si lo buldeas bien, ¿verdad? Vámonos. No, pues no sé por qué me caí. ¿No vas a bajar? Ah, traemos nuestra del Fatui. Ah, mira nada más. Ah, sí,
Señora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Toma, 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 toma. No, hombre. No, hombre, este Fatui. La recuperamos. Al fin. Sí que sí.
Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Lo oíste, güey.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end.
La chaparrita, ¿eh? Es increíble la chaparrita. ¿Y por dónde nos salimos? No va a haber ahora cofre. ¿Y nuestro cofre? ¿Qué nos van a dar aquí? Capítulo que derrotan magos y sin electro. Ok. Bueno, pues nos salimos. Así es, esto nos falta por subir, Yo pensé que ya habíamos subido al 19, pero no. Dice trae la Lira Sagrada a la taberna. Bueno, vamos. La taberna anda por acá. Ah, pues ese recaudador no supo ni a melón, Ah. Ya llegamos. Ya, sí, así es.
Pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work.
Este güey, ¿para qué fuimos por ella?
The lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Duke? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
¿Cómo se enoja la chaparrita? Bien enojona.
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings...
Pero las
You're
cuerdas.
up, Outlander.
No se arreglan instrumentos.
Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has great... Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you?
Ajá.
Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
Echarle la tinta. Ahí está.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Sí, queda como nueva.
Yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power.
Así
That
es.
said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
Es cierto, ¿cómo lo hacemos?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already suffering alone in some deserted place.
Poor baby.
Pobrecito.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will when you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Ok.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. Alex, let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Está bien enojada.
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
El bardo de pacotilla.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
Y creo que ya terminamos este capítulo por las lágrimas ocultas. En el siguiente capítulo iremos por las lágrimas ocultas. Y luego iremos por... deberíamos hacer el trabajo problemático en la siguiente. Y después vamos por las lágrimas. Luego por la experiencia. También son buenos. Y yo creo que ya se, pero ya será en otro capítulo porque ya se alargó. Ya llevamos 1 hora exacta. Perfecto. Terminamos el episodio exactamente en 1 hora. Y pues nada, como siempre agradecerles que hayan visto, que se suscriban, que den like, que comenten. Y pues nada, nos vemos en el siguiente. Chao, amiguitos. Bye, bye, bye.
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection.